Let's go.
Hello my friends and welcome to the Action Channel, where we're discussing martial arts, fitness, action movies and so much more. Yes, it's a very sad day for the community since one of our great heroes have left us. Richard Norton himself, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Last night when I heard, I did do a quick little video mostly to celebrate the man's life. However, in this one I'll try to dig down a little deeper, since the man has accomplished so much in his life, both in the world of martial arts and also in action films. On this channel, in the playlist, you can see that I like to focus on some of the action heroes from yesterday, especially in the 80s and 90s, which really was the action era that laid the foundation for everything we have today. And of course, we cannot talk about that chapter in history without mentioning Richard Norton's name. In the last couple of weeks, I had actually planned on doing a video about the man, and then sadly enough, this happened yesterday. Now, we still don't know much about what happened, other than that he was healthy, active, both in martial arts and also with his acting and movie work. In fact, on IMDb you can see that he has several upcoming projects, so the man was definitely not slowing down, even though he had reached the age of 75. But as we all have been reminded over the last 24 hours, anything can happen in life. And yes, bad things happen to good people. And there's just not always a way of explaining why. So instead, I think we should look back and focus on the man's life, the legacy he leaves behind, and focus on what he accomplished in the world of martial arts, and of course also all the entertainment that continues to live on. I'll even go as far as to say that Richard Norton was Australia's first martial arts action star. And yes, the man definitely had the it factor, so to say. A great screen presence, charisma, obviously the martial arts skills, the conditioned body. The man could act, he could portray an evil bad guy just as much as a good heroic character, which obviously not everybody can pull off. The man was born on January 6th, 1950. As a youngster, he got involved with martial arts and had studied pretty much everything you can think of, from judo, goju karate, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, aikido, muay thai, and kobudo. After high school and before getting into the movies, he worked as a bodyguard in the entertainment industry. And at 27 years of age, in 1977, he actually appeared in the ABBA movie when the Swedish band was touring Australia. He even had a minor speaking part. And through his good friend Chuck Norris, in 1980 he appeared in the movie The Octagon. Over the next 2 decades, Richard Norton kept very busy. Not only as an actor in action movies, but also as a martial artist, stunt performer, stunt coordinator, security consultant, and fight coordinator. And it probably shouldn't come as a surprise, but the man also appeared on countless covers of martial arts magazines during this time. The man appeared in a total of over 80 movies and was very well known for his appearances in Hong Kong action films as well, which is not exactly a walk in the park. The way they shoot action movies and martial arts films in Hong Kong is like night and day compared to Hollywood. Let's just say Hong Kong is not for sissies. Other martial artists from the West like Cynthia Rothrock and Scott Adkins can definitely testify to that. Over his career, Norton faced off with the best martial arts action stars in the world, which includes Jackie Chan in 3 films alone, including City Hunter. He also worked with Sammo Hung, Benny Urquidez, Don the Dragon Wilson, and Cynthia Rothrock in Chan O'Brien and Lady Dragon. And in the 90s, he reunited with his old pal Chuck Norris on the famous TV show Walker, Texas Ranger. Despite all his work around the movie stars and Hollywood, the man never forgot his roots. Norton has trained in many different aspects of martial arts, including judo, karate, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, aikido, Thai boxing, and several Japanese weapon systems. He also had a 5th degree black belt in goju and an 8th degree master's rank in Chung Kuk Do, a Chuck Norris system, 6th degree black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and a 10th degree black belt in Sendo Kai karate. And the man held countless seminars all over the world, all the way up until his death. For Richard Norton, martial arts was definitely in his blood and in his heart. At this point, the world definitely seems to be in total shock over the passing of a legend, and the biggest martial arts stars in the world has come out to share their grief with the world. Here's what Benny Urquidez have shared. We are completely devastated and in shock over the sudden loss of our dear friend Richard Norton. He was a profound warrior, a beautiful soul, and will be deeply missed. Our love and deepest condolences goes out to his beautiful wife, Judy, and his family. And Chuck Norris also took to social media. I am absolutely heartbroken by the loss of my dear friend and brother, Richard Norton. The wonderful memories we shared will forever be cherished in my heart. Richard, you made me not only a better martial artist, but a better person. You inspired so many, and your legacy and impact will continue to live on for generations to come. You were truly one of the finest men I've ever known. I long for more time together, but I take comfort in the fact that we will meet again. Please join Gina and me in praying for Judy, Richard's wife, best friend and the love of his life, as well as their family during this devastating time. I love you, brother. Rest in peace. And here's what Scott Adkins had to say. Very saddened to hear of the passing of Richard Norton. You made your mark in the martial arts and inspired many. Thank you, sir. Rest in peace. And here's from one of the greatest, Jackie Chan himself, that worked with Richard Norton several times. Jackie Chan mentions why Richard Norton was one of the best in the business. He brought his A-game to the table, left his ego at the door, opened his ears, and watched and listened, and was able to deliver each and every time. And finally, here's what Cynthia Rothrock and co-star had to say. I am beyond words, absolutely devastated to lose my longtime friend Richard Norton on and off screen. So many incredible memories and stories. My heart goes out to his wife Judy and family. This hit really hard. The world lost an amazing martial artist and human being. May God speed, my friend. Now, as you can see, my friends, the world of martial arts and entertainment lost a great one. Personally, I have so many great memories myself, having watched this man as a kid, both as a good guy and a bad guy. Pretty much everything he was in always turned into something great, awesome, and very entertaining. And of course, his martial arts skills just made it so much better, and also inspired an entire generation, especially my generation, Gen X, to find a martial arts school and start practicing those kicks and punches. Unfortunately, we have now reached a time where we start to lose some of our heroes that we grew up with as kids, especially in the good old days from the 1970s, 80s and 90s. However, their great work that we love have been immortalized in the movies and will live on forever in our hearts and our memories. My dear action friends out there on the World Wide Web, if you want to see more content like this, action movies, martial arts, fitness, etc., please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment. Let me know what kind of movies or what actors you want me to focus on. And if you could also let me know what your favorite Richard Norton movie is. Personally, I think City Hunter and maybe Mr. Nice Guy is at the top of the list. But I also like some of the stuff that he did with Cynthia Rothrock. And yes, I even have a weak spot for the movie Jim Carter, which was sort of a combination of martial arts and gymnastics. Probably not Norton's most popular work, but I liked the mean character that he played, and altogether it was a lot of fun, mostly because I was only 10 years old when I saw it. It's one of those movies that you love to hate or hate to love. Anyway, let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day now.